So I was talking to a highly successful business owner the other day, and we were sharing some ideas of what's been working in his business, what's been working for me, and where do we see entrepreneurship and business owners headed into 2022, and just some things that are going to begin to happen. And so we started talking about different skills, different pedigrees. We started talking about different strategies that people can implement, but we all kind of started talking about the same three types of attributes, skills, qualities, if you must, that just about every entrepreneur or successful entrepreneur that we've seen tends to have. And you know what? I said, this is such a great conversation. I think I should bring this to my people, my tribe. So I'm going to give you the first one here. And this is something that you're not going to learn in business school. This is something that you may kind of glance over in a book. But these three things right here that we're about to break down are three qualities that you just have to have, right? You have to go into a moment of self-discovery. The first one is going to be instinct. Now, I don't care how you want to break it down. If you call it instinct, if you want to call it discernment, if you want to call it a gut feeling, if you want to call it that thing that kind of just wakes you up when you feel that something is either going to go south, or you are about to have the biggest month of your life in sales, or you're about to have the best celebration that you can possibly think of within whatever it is that you're looking to do, either in your business or in your personal life. I bring this up because animals have instincts. Humans have instincts. Animals know when they're being hunted. Humans know when we're either prey or we're out there hunting. Animals know when they are in danger. Humans know when they're in danger. Animals know when something good happens, the birth of maybe a cub. Humans know the birth of a child. I bring those two parallels together because instinct is one of those things that you can't teach. Instinct is one of those things that we just intuitively have, right? And so if I'm trying to talk to an entrepreneur and I'm asking them, how did you know that you were going to strike that deal? Or what made you think that you can just go into this market and crush it the way that you have? Or even ask yourself, what makes you think that you can go into a new year? Or what makes you think that you can close out this year knowing that you are the same person that you were last year and that you were before that? Like, have you ever thought about that for a second? I'm technically the same person that I've always been. What changes? And I think, kind of like the conversation that I was having with that good friend of mine, is that we go into this moment of self-discovery. And so going back to instinct, start to tap into, why am I feeling this about the decision that I'm about to make? Why am I feeling this about the person that I'm about to do business with? Why am I feeling this about possibly adding this credential to my resume if maybe your goal is to climb the corporate ladder? Play straight into that instinct. Number two is going to be work ethic. And I think that a lot of us, especially with what we tend to see on social media, we tend to shy away from wanting to work harder because oftentimes, especially with the way that technology is moving, work starts to get a little bit demonized, if I must, right? Meaning, the work that you are doing right now is going to build you in either direction. Whether you are successful with the work that you do, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to grow. Or if you do all of this work and you get to the finish line and possibly they gave that contract to someone else, or you get to the finish line and the product that you thought was going to take off absolutely bombs in front of your face. Or that work that you were doing to maybe get the podcast off of the ground and you built out an entire season and you couldn't get over 10 plays to save your life. Guess what ended up happening because of the work that you decided to do? Think of the work that you do as seeds that you throw into a ground. And so the watering is part of the process in order for you to continue to develop your entrepreneurship skills, in order to develop your personal communication skills, in order for you to develop maybe the way that you manage your money. Possibly it's going to make you sharper in the way that you select a product next time. I never see work as, or even work ethic as, a wasted form of energy. Now, are there ways that we can work smarter versus harder? Absolutely. But there are some things that we try to automate that shouldn't be automated because it loses a human touch. Because there's a difference between having automation and having something that's maybe delegated. Having something that's delegated can possibly save you the headache of something that was automated that then gets kind of lost. And number 3, let's not lose our ability to connect with people. You are able to do far more business if you simply connect with someone beyond the numbers, beyond what they teach us in business school with how to break down a P&L, beyond how to hire someone correctly so that they can do their job with a maximum output, right? All of those things are important. But I think that all of those things are also secondary to our ability to connect with other people. How well are you able to give off your message to either your prospect or to the person that you're looking to bring on board? Because the way that you communicate a message and the way that you connect with them could either make or break the deal, make or break the hire, make or break the raise that you're looking to get. Again, if you're maybe looking to climb the corporate ladder, it could also make or break a transition that you're looking to make in your business. Or if maybe you're on the side of possibly content creation, the way that you're able to connect with your audience is going to be far more important than what you're actually saying. I know that this may be a shell shock, especially if you're someone that you're all about the stats, you're all about the numbers. Again, those things have a place. But if you're not able to properly articulate your emotional connection, where it radiates and it gravitates toward people, it pulls them in, it makes you want to listen, or makes them want to listen to you the same way that you can connect with them by sitting there, letting them know, okay, how did that make you feel? What ended up happening? Why didn't we hit our numbers? What do you think we could have done better in our organization? Versus, this is why we should have hit our numbers. This is what we should have done. I can assure you that when you come from an angle of, I'm speaking so that they can understand, and I'm listening so that I'm speaking so that they can feel understood, and I'm listening so that I can understand, things begin to change in business, and things also begin to change in your personal life. So if you found value in this content, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Join the official community. Don't forget that anytime I'm not posting on here, I'm posting over on the Inside with Irv show. So if you like what we have going on over here, you'll love what we have going on over in the podcast. Once again, I appreciate you guys checking us out. Till next time, everyone, I will see you in the next video.